Being an entrepreneur can be a really lonely existence. In fact, I think that being an entrepreneur is one of the most challenging things that you can experience because you're alone. There's very few situations where you have people around you who really understand what you're up against. I was in business with my husband, but he didn't understand that balancing of being a mother, being a wife, having a household to run, and a business, even though we were in the business together. So I made friends with my husband's competitor. He was the competitor to us in this small Pennsylvania town. We both did the same things. And his wife and I became our backup buddies. We became friends. We became support to each other because we didn't have anybody else. Her husband and my husband were great guys, but they didn't understand the kind of support that we needed. So why am I talking about this? It's because I believe community is especially important to women. And it's especially important to women in business. They want community. And it's the reason that I built a community online on Facebook, Women in Business from Start to Success. That's a community where I hope to bring women together to be supportive of each other. But one of the most important ways in which people can help one another is through something called a mastermind. And I want to tell you about it because I am planning to start a mastermind. And I want to start by telling you, I actually came up with the concept of what I'm going to be doing in a mastermind. I'm in a number of masterminds, but what I'm realizing is that a lot of people are not aware of the power of a mastermind. And again, I'm going to say especially for women. These masterminds are in fact exclusively for women. Sorry, guys. I might make one that's a little more generic or can include men, but these ones coming up are going to be for women in business. So what is a mastermind? A mastermind, and actually the phrase was coined by Napoleon Hill, who wrote the book Think and Grow Rich. He basically said when two people come together in dialogue, they create a third and more powerful mind, a mastermind. And mastermind groups now are proliferating. What they are is a combination of brainstorming, education, peer counseling, and accountability, support in a group setting to sharpen your business and your personal skills. Believe me, it takes all of us, right? And every part of us to make a business successful. So what a mastermind group helps you and your mastermind group members to do is achieve success. A member challenges each other to set stronger goals. It's interesting when you're in a group with a group of people, aren't you more likely to push yourself a little more? And that's exactly what happens. But we're also there in that mastermind group to help you accomplish. Everybody is committed to everybody else's goal in a group that's well run. What are you going to get out of it? Well, it's a number of things that can come from a mastermind, but I think the most important thing is the camaraderie. We're in this together. And we have not just what that person is doing now, but also all the other experiences in their lives that they bring to the table. I, for instance, was a documentary filmmaker for 20 years. And one would think that that was something I did in the past that would have no relevance to today. But guess what? A lot of stuff is being done on video these days. And I know something about the creation of videos. I know something about how to get people comfortable in front of a video camera, how to present yourself well, et cetera, et cetera. So I bring that to the table, even though it has very little to do with what I'm currently doing. And that's the beauty of it. I just did a couple of mini masterminds and I've got some coming up. I'll put something down in the links below so that if you're interested, you can sign up for one and see what it's like. But in those mini masterminds, I was amazed. It was almost as if somebody had brought certain people to the table, because when somebody had an issue, there was always somebody in that group that had something in their background that they could offer that person as advice or information. And that's what I was saying. I was in a mastermind with a woman whose actually her expertise is in branding. And I didn't want to call my masterminds, even though they're masterminds, I didn't want to call them masterminds. I wanted to call them something else. And it was in conversation with her and something she said, not that she told me what to call them, she said something that sent me in a thought process that ultimately brought me to the realization that I have the answer. I know what I want to call them. And I think it's brilliant. You're going to have to wait, though, to find out. I'm going to be announcing this in a couple of weeks. But in the meantime, thank you very much for listening today. If you're enjoying these videos, please make sure that down below you hit subscribe and let us know. Write something in the comments and let us know if it's working for you or not working for you. And by all means, please come and join our community. The community, again, is on Facebook. It's called Women in Business from Start to Success. And we'd love to have you, as well as enjoy one of our mini masterminds. In the meantime, have a great, productive, and very successful week. Bye-bye.